Today, we're talking about an insane situation where a street performer got bullied, which resulted in their piano getting knocked down mid-performance and money being stolen from them on camera. Naturally, this activated the TikTok FBI to track down everything and anything they could about this robber. And for some reason, the story involves Charlie Puth. Fortunately though, he's not making some weird song with a random household appliance. But if it's your first time here, hi, I'm Austin. I make videos staying caught up on the latest internet drama and news, so if that sounds like your thing, feel free to stick around and check out any of my recent videos. And today, we're getting into a little music drama. Don't tell Dev Limes I'm stealing her thing. But this all started on September 26 when a TikToker and street performer by the name of Andrew Shue uploaded this clip from a recent night of his.
This is one of the worst things somebody's probably ever done to me while street performing.
The clip starts with him playing piano for a group of impressed teenagers. And then this happens. Excuse me? Like, what kind of person do you have to be to just nonchalantly roll up and ruin the vibe of an entire group of people? I don't think you could pay me to do something so embarrassing. But Andrew's a pro and he shrugs this right off.
So this kind of stuff happens here and there, so I usually just keep playing through it, but after what's about to happen, I had to stop. This was also the last song of the night, and side note, I do this to see people happy, so please don't harass the person in this video.
Andrew just seems like such a nice kid, and that's what makes what happens next in this clip feel so bad. He continues the night by playing some Billy Joel. People standing around and walking by are smiling and singing with Andrew. Apparently, the vibe is just too good, so the girl from earlier walks up again and decides to run it back. But this happens. She literally knocks the piano over and then steals money from the tip bucket while pretending to give. I'm convinced you might have to be an evil person just to act like this. How can you see a bunch of people having a good time and just have the desire to ruin it? Obviously, she didn't mean to knock the piano all the way over, and I can't confirm if she actually stole money from the tip bucket, but to just harass a random street performer in this way has to be traumatizing. How are they supposed to go out and do their thing again without constantly feeling like they're going to be attacked or stolen from at any moment? Just extremely frustrating to see somebody doing something so good, only to get violated in public by somebody that has no shame whatsoever. The video continues with boos from the crowd watching at the girl who knocked over the piano and then dipped.
Boo that woman! Boo! You suck, asshole!
Fortunately, it seemed like Andrew pulled in a good crowd because many people tipped him more after this and some helped him out with the piano. And he added at the end,
Shout out to the guy that tipped me after and all of the people that came and helped out after seeing what happened. It really restores my faith in humanity.
And Andrew didn't seem too worried, at the end adding,
Hey, don't worry, I got it on camera. You good?
Yeah, we got TikTok content now.
So after Andrew posted this TikTok content, it blew up and is now sitting at 3.7 million views. And if you scroll through the comments, it isn't hard to guess what happened next, because dozens of the comments were saying, find her. And I need to make it clear, my channel does not condone harassment in any way. If you're watching my videos, your frustration towards somebody I cover should never go further than the comment section on this very video. We're just observers of these situations, not the participants. That being said, I'm not going to censor this girl's name because later she self-identifies and posts an apology to her Facebook page. But we'll get to it in a bit. First, the TikTok FBI pretty much found out everything about her within a day of the original video being uploaded, somehow matching her shoes and tattoo to her Instagram photos, and later finding that she actually has a criminal record. What are all these unemployed girls doing on TikTok all day just with these types of skills? Go work for the actual FBI. They're probably a bunch of boomers now that actually need your help. But this says, in November of 2022, she was arrested on a misdemeanor charge for theft of lost/mislaid property and 2 felony counts of credit card fraud. To be honest, I don't think these crimes have any relation to knocking down a street performer's piano. Stealing and doing credit card fraud, that's just being a girl boss. Ruining Billy Joel, not being a girl boss. In the midst of the video going viral and being re-uploaded multiple times to Twitter and TikTok, Charlie Puth finds one of them and comments on it asking to be connected to Andrew. And I swear, celebrities can't be bothered to do the slightest bit of research. This is like when Doja Cat DM'd Noah Schnapp to get the @ of Joseph Quinn when it was literally just his name. Like, she could just type it in. But we'll see what Charlie and Andrew actually talk about in a second. Because 2 days after the original TikTok went viral, right-wing freaks had to do what they do best whenever they find an opportunity to punch down on black women. And they started posting racist dog whistles everywhere. Many comments on the original video and most of the re-uploads have these thumb-looking dudes writing things like, well, 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 trying to make the most racist and misogynist assumption they can by believing that black women just inherently like to do crime. You know, just troglodyte level opinions. But here's what Andrew had to say about all of those racist comments.
Yeah, I'd just like to say that first and foremost, I do not condone racism in any way, shape, or form at all. I believe that treating people based on their skin color is absolutely horrible. And like, I'm an Asian minority, and there's literally 2 minorities here helping me out after the fact. And to judge an entire race based on one person's actions is absolutely horrible and wrong. So who's ever posting racist comments in the video, y'all need to stop. It's been really hard to monitor all of these comments. There's tens of thousands, and I've put in some comment filters already to try and limit this. But the best thing I can do is just publicly come out and say stop.
And honestly, I don't know how old Andrew is, but this is a great and extremely mature response to all of the freaks. Him posting this didn't really prevent more of these comments from piling up, but it was still a good thing to call out. Shortly following this video, around 2 days after the original video went viral, Andrew posted this update to the situation.
So to answer the question I've been asked the most, have I pressed charges? Yes, I have pressed charges. Case number is right here. And I've been talking to the police since that incident has happened.
So I'm not sure the police actually had to be involved here, but if he believes that money was actually stolen from him, then I guess it's worth a try. But I can only imagine how useless the police would be in a situation involving a knocked over piano and some stolen tips. Andrew goes on to share some DMs that he and Shantae exchanged on Instagram, which starts with her saying, "I'm sorry about my behavior. I didn't mean to mess your performance up. I didn't steal any money from you. I had punked, faked, and I didn't break your piano. People are harassing me and my family. Can you please take down this video, please?" Pretty classic TikTok apology, like only feeling bad after the crazy hate mob comes after you. Andrew replies by accepting the apology and noting that he asked people not to harass her and he doesn't really have control over what happens, adding that she should know her actions have consequences. He says, "If you know me, I'm a really chill person. Like, when you did it the first time, I wasn't mad at all, but the second time was pretty messed up." Yeah, I don't know if actions like being an asshole in real life really deserve the consequences of just endless harassment and racist hate comments online, but let's see how Shantae responded. "I'm sorry for that, I'm really is. I'm gonna go public, but I really didn't steal any money and I was too drunk." Andrew responded, "Bruh, it looks like you took money out and your friend said you did too. If you hear what she says in the video, I say, you did not just take money out of the bucket. And your friend says, she did. You want to hit about it?"
Asshole! Hit about it. How would I want to hit about it?
All right, man.
And Shantae responds by saying, "I didn't. I swear, I didn't." Andrew then says,
And so this is my response to her saying she didn't take any money. I believe that she did, but I'm not 100% sure because the video is unclear and I didn't get a clear view of it in person. So you guys had to be the judge of that.
I'll be honest, I want to believe that Shantae didn't take money out of the tip bucket, but I think her and her friend would have responded to the allegations completely differently if she actually tipped him in that moment instead. But nowhere in her apology does she state or claim that she tipped him any money. She just denies that she stole it.
Give him a heavy tip. Heavy tip! Heavy
Why else would her hand be in the tip bucket then in the original video? It just doesn't make sense to me. So following this interaction between Andrew and Shantae, she decided to go public with an apology and follow-up statement on her Facebook page. But before we get to that, let's talk about what happened with Charlie Puth, because Andrew uploaded this video confirming that Charlie reached out.
Yeah, so update. So yeah, me and Charlie talked in DMs. He's actually super nice.
And Andrew reveals that
At the end, I was like, yo, can you reach out to Billy Joel for me? Because he's like one of my biggest idols.
imagine being as big of a star as Charlie Puth is, and you think you're making some kid's year by DMing him about a shitty situation. Only for him to be like, that's cool. I'd rather talk to Billy Joel. Charlie even has to invite Andrew to one of his upcoming US shows, which is hilarious that Andrew didn't even ask.
Charlie says that Billy Joel doesn't even have a cell phone, but like he has an Instagram and a website, and I tried reaching out with no response. So like if you guys could help me out.
Yeah, Billy Joel's 74. I doubt he even knows what TikTok is. But back to the story, because on the same day as Andrew's update, 2 days after the original viral video, Shantae posted an apology to her Facebook page. Not very often we get a Facebook apology. This feels like it's 2013. She says, "Public service announcement. I'm sorry for everyone that's seen the viral video. I've took accountability for my actions. I know it was wrong and ignorant of me, but please keep my family out of it." Going on to say, "Everything is good. No, I didn't steal any money, and I didn't break the piano. I'm a human just like you all. Everyone has made mistakes. Nobody isn't perfect." Okay, ignoring the nobody isn't perfect. I don't think you can go around just harassing random street performers and then get caught and say, "Oh, everyone makes mistakes." Like, that's not really a mistake. You went over and intentionally harassed him. Maybe you were drunk and made a mistake like you told Andrew, but nowhere is that said in this apology. Then she tries to defend her actions by saying, "For my actions, I've seen worse downtown. This is nothing compared to what I did, and I know it's not right." What does that mean? Are you saying I can just rob a bank and when they catch me, I can say, "Oh, I've seen worse crime in crypto. That's way worse than what I just did." She ends the initial apology by saying, "The person I apologized to accepted my apology, and we had a whole good conversation on the phone, and that's all that matters. You people are nasty the way y'all are texting me and my family and making fake pages. Y'all don't get nothing out that. Y'all stay blessed. Oh yeah, please stop texting my crazy ass auntie, Sabrina Nesbitt Goddard. She is crazy, not for fake, but for real." You know, not the most PR friendly apology, or even close to a good one, but she did address it publicly, which maybe counts for something. Shantae follows up this initial post by responding to the mass amounts of comments. "I don't want y'all to feel bad for me. I didn't ask y'all to feel bad for me. Y'all are pathetic the way y'all commenting under my posts. Y'all can't tell me how I feel or what I did. Y'all are grown and have nothing else to do. I've never heard the word y'all more in my life." But towards the end of this second post, she says, "Again, me and the person is good, and I can say I took my accountability for what I did. That wasn't right, and it wasn't okay or a good look. I'm not a bully or act that way at all. I don't need y'all telling me what I have done was wrong. Obviously, I know that. And this is my last post." I think it's extremely funny to say in one sentence, "I took accountability for what I did," and then in the next sentence say, "I don't act that way at all," because you literally did act that way and just happened to get caught. And if we've learned anything from my last 10 videos now, it's that it doesn't matter what your intentions are, it only matters how you actually act. And in this situation, Shantae acted like a bully. But that's where we are with everything, and how a viral video about a street performer being harassed and robbed led to TikTok detectives hunting down the suspect and discovering she had a criminal record. Following this, Charlie Puth got connected with Andrew, and Shantae reached out via Instagram DMs to apologize and ask for the video to be taken down, only for everything to culminate in Shantae's half-baked Facebook apology. What do you think about everything? How did you feel about Andrew's piano being knocked over mid-performance? What do you think about all of the right-wing freaks commenting on this situation? And Charlie Puth, do we like this guy, like in general? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to stay caught up on the latest internet drama and news, feel free to stick around and check out any of my recent videos. Send me anything you want me to cover over on my Instagram, Twitter, or TikTok, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Slow down.